right here pretty consistently the last like 2.5 weeks. Got my decoy out front here, and there he is right there. I'm probably like 200 yards away from him right now. So, the legal shooting light's been in for 7 minutes. So, he should fly down, I would think, within the next 20 minutes or so. Okay, so the video was not going, but I just yelped like 5 or 6 times, and he freaking hammered right back, so that is very good. I'm freaking juiced. Hopefully it goes down. Alright guys, I think he's coming in. He just hammered off twice. Probably like 50 to 75 yards to the right of me. He's still in the woods, but I think he's coming in. So he was really quiet for probably like 35, 40 minutes. And he just gobbled twice from about the same exact spot, so I don't know what he's doing. It is 8:02 right now, and typically when I've got him on camera, it's been between like 8:30 and 9:30. So once the sun gets onto this decoy, and this whole little edge of the field is exposed, I think he'll probably come out here, but we'll see. I'm still feeling good, but we're just gonna have to wait on him. Be patient. So it sounded like he's over here now, but he just gobbled again. I almost wonder if they're working the edge of the woods on this field edge. I'm gonna make a couple yelps towards him, see what happens. So, the bird is roosted a little bit further than what he was yesterday. He's been gobbling his head up since legal light has come in, and there he was again. But he sounds a little bit further than what he was yesterday, so I don't know. Hopefully he comes in this way and cooperates, but I just don't know. It definitely makes me a little bit anxious, but we'll see what happens. I've done one little calling sequence. I yelped at him like probably 10 times. So once he hits the ground, we'll see. We'll see if we can't get him to come in, but fingers crossed. So I can't really tell if this bird's flown down or not. I would say it's getting close to that time. And the last time he gobbled, he was either facing away from me or he's on the ground because it was a little bit quieter, but I'm not sure. I really hope he comes in today. I feel like without stacking up right now, I feel like my odds were better yesterday, but I don't know. You really never know. Okay, so I've called to him a little bit, and it sounds like he might be working this way. Yeah, he's like right over there. He's coming in. He's coming in. This mountain has been hung up for like every bit of freaking 30 minutes. rope, and I tried to close this window and open that one so I could get a shot. I don't know if he saw my hand move or what the deal was, but he spooked, went into the woods about probably 25 yards and hung up there for an hour. And just, at the beginning I would call at him, he would gobble. He would literally cut me off every single time I called. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna shut up. Hopefully he comes back out here, and he didn't, so it's a bummer. What can you do? Hopefully he comes back by. I'm gonna give it probably about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna try and give a couple calls and see what he does. We'll see. So we are back on the Ohio farm for the third day in a row. Trying to shoot this time. I ended up swapping out decoys. I borrowed a couple of my buddies' decoys. We'll see if that's a ticket, and that's what brings him the rest of the way in. Right now he's roosted in about the same spot as what he has been, about what he was yesterday, and he's been gobbling, so fingers crossed he works in today. Says those deer worked off. They're going down to the end of this field, and they didn't blow, so I've heard that doesn't affect turkeys, but I still don't like it. I can't see him yet, but it sounds like he's coming in. Okay, so it sounds like he's right over here in the woods. So I think he's gonna come to the field end. Yeah, he's like right there. He's in the woods, so I think whenever he comes and sees that hen and that jig, he's not gonna be very happy. And hopefully he comes and beats up the jig, but we'll see what happens. I'm feeling good. Well, I don't know if it's gonna happen today or not. He's probably about 50 yards into the timber right now, but he's hung up. I mean, he's been in that same general area since 7 this morning. So I doubt he comes in today. It's 10:14 right now, and I need to be out of here at 11 so I can get home, because I work later this afternoon. So that's a big bummer, but hopefully he does the same thing. Here, he just gobbled again a little bit further away. But I don't know. He could come out in 10 minutes and freaking spray right into the decoys. Ideally, that's what happens, but I don't know. Turkey hunting is very frustrating. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna have to take off at 11, so hopefully he comes out before then. This dude is going nuts on the roost. He's like right here. He might pitch like straight into the field. This is wild. Feeling really, really good this morning. I feel like if he sees that jig decoy, he'll come right in. Let's go. So he finally flew down. I just heard him fly down, and he gobbled once in the woods, so So since that first time I called, since he got down, he's gobbled 3 times since then. So he sounds like he's about the same spot though, so I don't know what he's doing. I'm sure he'll end up working out to the field though, I would hope. This bird is going to be the death of me. He has literally been in almost the exact same spot all morning. Like since he got down from the roost. It's just about 10 right now and he just gobbled right behind me. Oh, that is so frustrating. Tomorrow's gonna be the last day that I can hunt him for a while. Unfortunately, for a couple days at least. And then I'm gonna be hunting in Indiana on my next days off, so it's tough.